All right, well, introductions are in order, since it has been a while.
Yes, yes. We of course have Eileen Moren, the grand host of the evening. She's the one that coordinated all this and runs the Discord server that we're in. She will be doing some call outs, as will Cam. Kamura Cassiopeia is our other host, who is our our strategist. Unfortunately, no longer in the static, but I was going to say static strategist. But also impeccable call outs from Cam, who you'll be hearing him most of the night. And I am, of course, am Darius. We are spread across the parties to kind of facilitate having somebody who's intimately familiar with the fight in each group. So there's at least somebody in each group who can answer any questions. Yes, loot is free for all, assuming we get the clear, but it's probably going to be mostly a derusting session, so don't get your hopes up too high. That being said, any questions anybody has, feel free to ask questions. Try not to step in too quick to help other people. Just be aware that, we don't want to make anybody feel criticized or anything like that. At the same time, if you see glaring issues, feel free to report them to me, Cam, or Eileen. But all that out of the way, I think we're good to go. Should I pop a ready check?
We already did. Let's just
You already did.
head inside. Yeah, we should just
Yeah,
head
let's do
inside. We'll do any remaining preparations on the inside, including any party assignments. So, go ahead.
Yes. That's crazy. We kind of were just trying to loop in anybody who was available. We weren't being super restricted about pure or barrier heals, since it's mostly derusting and ranged, any melees. Somehow we ended up with almost entirely balanced parties. And now for the bottom part, as I do actually love music in this fight.
Really?
Really? I think it flows really well with the fight itself. Keeps me in the zone.
Right. So hopefully you've already discussed in your parties. There's going to be party 1 and party 2 for each respective alliance. Of course, I do know that we have some new people, so people just reading the cutscenes, so it's all good there. Let's see.
If you are new, I would ask that you have where the fuck do I go on.
Yep.
Yes. I'm gonna send that as soon as this barrier goes away.
I actually sent it in the Lions chat.
It'll be absolutely imperative once we get to phase 2. Phase 1, slightly important, but not the most important thing, but phase 2 is where it's at.
Where the fuck do I go actually doesn't have anything about phase 1 anyway.
Oh yeah, no, I was also mostly thinking about party assignments and all that.
Right.
Also, sorry for the confusion. I have 4 of these? Oh, that's why. Okay.
Oh,
hey.
yeah, for breaking down.
Thank you, Anonymous. You are.
That's
Are
the
you sure
goal,
what that,
is swap
other
Sprog
formation?
later.
Not even sure what that other formation is for, but we'll worry about that later.
Yeah, that's for actually. That's for the chasers and tiles explanations. It's also for dropping box, dropping seeds. This is why you do the callouts, because I don't remember the names of anything.
At the very least, yeah, we'll be fine. Okay, now everyone's in their party formations. Go to your tile and platform formations. Assignments.
And we're gonna do spreads first.
Just gotta make sure everyone's in. If you don't know what I mean by that, please let us know.
Awesome. And
Looks like a tank down in the southwest corner.
Okay.
You got it?
They just showed
awesome.
that.
Okay.
Yes, this is for phase 2. This is gonna be, there's gonna be some assignments that go out. Luckily, if you're off tank in A or C, your job gets significantly easier. You're basically just gonna stand out there and in the corner on the tiles and do the tile specific.
So stacks is a little big. Let's do specifically
Partners.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
Partners. Ah, see?
Specifically partners.
Yeah,
Looks like we're good in A.
and C does look good too. And then go north-south towers.
Oh, haha. There we go. I had mine set to R2 because I was born and raised in Alliance A R2.
Alright, and then east and west is rotated however it goes. I really should know those things in regards to platforms, but
Yeah, it's
that-
rotating
It's rotating
clockwise.
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 Yeah.
So
Gravitas
for
will be
the,
tiny less.
I'll demonstrate what this is for. This is for dropping seeds for either side.
Okay.
If you run tiles and you get seeds on the east or the west side, you're going to go with these two numbers here. You're going to drop your seed in the top north corner, not north corner. This is why I don't do directions, because I suck with directions. Yeah, where
Yeah.
I'm standing in Sosville, this shit's standing. For
Yeah, that's perfect.
seeds on tiles, you're gonna sit far enough away.
You mean platforms?
And you do
Just
the
make sure you.
yeah,
So if you're on tiles, just make sure you drop them on the middle tiles of the vertical stretches. You will.
Yes.
You may have to finagle a little bit if two people from the same corner are moving. So just adjust that however you need to do that. But it could still be the same usual priority for movements, tanks, healers, than DPS. All right.
Yep.
I think we're good to go.
Let's see how far we get.
Right. One last ready check, and then
And food check for everybody.
make sure you consume.
Pretty sure I'm eating the. You know what? I'm gonna eat a May cookie too. Yeah.
All right. I do see we have a dancer, so I'm gonna go ahead and set a 16-second countdown right now.
Good luck, have fun.
Go to the left side. Left side. And head out to the cave. If you're a melee, you don't need to worry about it too much.
You will get a bleed, but anything will take a long time.
Next part for the new people. You will be tethered to one or two items called outs. This will determine which direction you walk to avoid your hand. If you're tethered to this one, you are moving forward. This backwards. Alright. Watch for the fans. They are classes. Death, we are going to outside markers. Outside lettered markers. In. First set of hands, go. Death is stored. Death is stored. Get into your alliance stats. Alliances. Tanks in front. Tanks in front.
is a wild charge.
Make sure you stay in the out. Alright, lasers again. We are going to the left hand.
Knockback Infall is a great move here.
And Death, go outside. Flare, get ready to go into the party. Wow. Everyone inside. Flare markers out. Flare markers outside. Towards the party. Alright, Alliance B is down. Let's or reset. Phase. Yep, this is phase. Go ahead and reset. We're just shaking off the rust.
Nobody's
getting all warmed
kind of
up.
coming back. Probably.
Remember, with hands, you want to just beeline it to the edge whenever your timer pops up, as that will be the safest thing for everybody else. You can provoke, what is it, 5 or 6 stacks?
Yeah.
Is when you want to swap over.
Yeah,
I'll try to remember to call that out.
Yeah, tank swaps when your partner tank has too many stacks. Right, keeping it going. And again, if you have any questions whatsoever, just feel free to go into the chat, even a stop message for us to kind of read through the question. Left side. Out if you care.
Seeing lots of mids on that, and it is appreciated.
So this one, you're walking backwards. Backwards. This one is focused. Ground laser.
Makes me think about swapping.
Arrow, we are going to numbered markers. Go to numbered markers now. Hands resolve at edges. Storing arrow. Alliance stacks. Go into your alliance source.
When we spread out parties for this, it'll roughly be 1, 2, 3 if you're looking for a marker.
Resolve hands at edges is more health with rest on edge. Wow, lasers coming out. Going to our left hand. Go to the left hand
Back
now.
and phone is good.
Arrow after this. Go to 1. Go to 1. Flare, everyone. Under her chin. Flare markers out according to her lines. Go. going. Alright, get ready to go to your tile and platform. Go. Tanks per vote. DPS, 30 attacks. Platforms. Pay attention to your mechanics. Tiles. Get to your towers. Skitters and DPS.
Alright, we got the towers.
That's good.
As a heads up on platforms, we're gonna try to aim the beams out, so away from tiles if we can, just to remain consistent and also to not risk possibly flipping the healers out on the tiles.
Or anyone on tiles. They can
Or
also
anyone on
hit the melees.
tiles. That's
Or,
true.
On the northern or southern edges. Right. Yep, just one small thing. As Darius has been saying during the arrow/death during phase 1, you can knock back immune them. Otherwise, I will be calling out where to stand. Standing on the markers will be imperative because if you are inside the center for arrow, you will die. If you are not on the edge, if you are not on the extremities for death, you will die. So just keep that in mind.
Being inside for arrow gets a lot of people. It used to get me all the time.
Yeah.
Alright.
Those numbers are perfect.
Right.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Throw it out there. Yeah, I always use knockback involved on the stored mechanic because it basically just eliminates the thing you have to remember.
Alright, flare incoming. One under her chin, under the markers. Go. Get ready to go into light parties. Light parties. Now.
Tanks be thinking about something you have already.
Left hand, over left. Forward down. Break pattern. You're going to the left. Look to the left. Left hand, then down. Left side, then A.
Excellent time for knockback resist.
markers. Outside markers now. Alright, that's safe. Position
Alright, resetting there.
Yep, for those on platforms, just be a little mindful of your spreads. Those line AoEs can be a little bit rough to balance.
Oh yeah, they're thick nasty, so make sure you're moving out closer to the edge than to the boss. Also,
So-
it will be the 3 telegraphed mechs and then towers. So it'll be mech, then tower.
Right. Keep it going. Oh, one more thing I forgot. Just for myself. If you have trouble with the lasers, I just put a marker on myself.
The Dorito of Light returns.
Right, left hand side. That's it. Basically, always look out for the intersection based on how the up here, and then just like walk around it. But if you can figure it out, just follow me. Right side. First hand is backwards. First hand is backwards. Death. Head outside. Outside. All kinds of edges. Arrow being sword. Alliance stats. Get into your alliances. Points in the front of your alliance. We help in A. Lasers coming out again. Arrow will be out. Going from right hand, then arrow. Right hand, then
Thinking about swapping on tanks.
fail. go. Boss mechanic first, then powers. Tiles. Yes, a little stuck,
so
but
this
we can
first.
keep it going. This is square. This is square. You're heading out.
Mind the puddles that the Atomos leave, they will force you to teleport and probably kill you. Speaking of, Atomos will not help.
Alright, get ready for seeds and islands. It is islands. Alright, seeds. We have 3 seeds go. Now this is circle. We are heading in.
So jump off the edge.
Tried. Or PvP
Sure
if
thing.
you have the opportunity.
Real quick before this next pull, if we could throw down the tile and platform markers so we can review the spots real quick.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one.
Hey, I did
Okay.
it right.
Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and do spreads first. Okay. So of course the way the spreads break down on platforms is main tank north and then going counterclockwise from there it would be main tank M1, R1 in the north, R2, M2, H1 in the south. I think we're missing...
Yeah, there's one person in 2 that is, I think, just still waiting. Oh wait, no, yeah, that's one person.
yeah. But yeah,
there
this is roughly correct over in A. Checking over. Things look good over in C.
That we do have a stray tank.
Yeah, there is a stray tank over at C, but aside from that, okay. No, you're all good, Mephisto. And now we can do pairs. And of course, with pairs, the way that you want to spread in terms of relation to the boss is the boss is gonna do a big circle AOE on on the 3 people that are closest to it, which is why we want to kind of be in a formation where one person will probably be, the one baiting will be a little bit forward over the boss's hit circle, and then the other person will be a little bit off of the hit circle. You're trying to soak it with your partner, but you don't want to be like directly on top of each other. Oh yeah, and if anybody needs a review for platforms, the way that she is indicating a ball on the left and only on the left means that she's going to cleave left, ball on the right and only on the right means she's going to cleave right. If she is glowing from her body, then that means spreads. If she is holding 2 balls left and right, that is pairs. And I'll pop a ready check just to see if anybody has any questions.
Do a check as well.
Can I have you explain where to draw the seed?
Yes. So if you are on tiles, then let's see. Oh, actually, Sostella, if you could come back and stand where you were. Yes. So if you are on tiles, imagine that, of course, where A, B, C, D is the corner. 4 and 2 would be those 2 tiles in the middle. and you want to drop them roughly like this, where I'm standing with Sistel. That'll give you enough room that you're not going to drop the AoE on top of each other, and also it's not going to bait to the other seed. Now, as far as platforms goes, roughly the distance that Eileen and I are on the platforms, you want to drop it so that you are still on the square, not on the ring outside. It can overlap with the circle AoE, I mean, can overlap with the ring outside, but you don't want to be standing on the ring outside because you will block the ring and people will have to run there later. Eileen has linked a raid plan, which also gives an explanation for it. There is also, if you go to Where the Fuck Do I Go, which I'll send that again really quick, there are seed placements. It's called Bramble, and it'll tell you where you need to be positioned for that and which one you want to be baiting.
And you bait by standing close, which is why we have to have them spread out like that. Because we can
Yes.
only have one player stand as close as possible to it. You don't want to touch it because it makes you bleed. It kind of stings. But
Yeah, DPS bait those brambles. All the support should be stacked on platforms at least. All the support should be stacked in the middle of the tile, just dealing with the boss. And melee, of course, will bait the ones closest. The ones that are dropped on tiles will be baited by people on platforms, specifically melee on platforms. And then ranged will bait the ones that are closer to the outside ring. Ranged will bait the ones. I think that's what I said. But yeah, that's Bramble's placement and the 3 max then tower.
Just give us 1 second.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Ignore that ready check then.
oh, we can't raid with these marks.
Hmm.
Okay, I think we're ready to go in B now.
Okay, doke. I leave the countdown to you.
Okay, going in.
Oh, Celestial did also offer the suggestion that with the rapid sequence particle beam, where the tanks could be in front to bait it, or not bait it, but to tank it, this is wild jump. You can use both. You can actually run one to one.
Left side? Yeah. And out the kick. I don't really think there's anything that you need to say to use invincibility for later on, so it is something it's definitely an option. First tether is forward. Tether backwards. Right pushes.
Tank swap will usually follow this.
Arrow, but at numbered markers, inside markers. Starting arrow, or saving arrow. Yep, alliance stacks.
Be sure to stack up real tight on these. It's I believe it targets healers.
It'll target anybody randomly target if they're not in their stack.
They are line track. Alright, Uji's coming out again.
Tank swap.
Arrow, go to her right hand. Number target. Go to 3. After her half. Alright, that's base. Provoke dealer's heal, because that one time miss, but we can keep going. This is circle, go in.
Thomas R. Back up. Yes, you've been assigned Eye Laser. Shoot and kill your friends.
Please don't let that happen. Seeds, plant. Just cross, out. Alright, this is a reset.
Indeed. Remember, when in doubt on tiles, it will be THD, Tank Healer DPS, in terms of movement priority. So if you are on tiles and you see your buddy in the corner gets a seed as well and you're DPS and they're a tank, let them go. And
Let
vice
the tank,
versa.
let the tank go first, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we got a quick BRB. Which means it's a great time. If anybody has any questions, feel free to pop them in chat. No pressure. Everybody's doing great. transition can be rough. I can't imagine trying to swap to controller. Especially with the, what is it, with the controller, or if you lock on to the boss, you can't run through their hitbox. Oh, good time for a food check if you haven't already refreshed your food.
I made the call last time too.
Yeah, you did, and well, I didn't listen. And I'm sorry. Oh yeah, we got plenty of repairs people in here if anybody's stuff is starting to get beat up.
Yep. I can repair. I'll be standing at the back.
Was be standing next to him if you were in C.
I'll be standing next to him as well, but I can't repair. This is just to confuse everybody. Looks like our AFK is back, so I'll pop a ready check. Yes, I am the moral support to Arius.
Yeah. I mean, if you have a gap closer, you can, and if you are struggling with having to walk backwards for your hand, you can face the other way away from the boss and then gap close to the boss to avoid your hand. But yeah,
Beware
you are,
of terrorism.
Yeah. It's a little bit finicky on the timing, though, so just keep that in mind.
I have tried to hit Shadow Stride so many times on hands, and then been like, wait, I'm not Dark Knight right now.
Yeah.
I'm very happy that my first DPS class has a gap closer. Which is it's probably one of the best gap closers in the game, in my opinion. So good that they duplicated it and gave it to White Mage too.
Yeah, I was maining Astrologian at the start of this expansion, and when they did the announcements and they were like, what White Mage gets gap close, and everybody was like, oh my... I was like, I felt like that one meme of like the dude out in the rain looking at everybody inside having a good time. There are no Astrologians in here. I feel underrepresented.
Sad in Astrologian.
Yeah.
Alright, I just saw it. Going in. Here we go.
Ah, Stick Drift. My greatest enemy. PlayStation just doesn't make them like they used to.
No, they don't.
Death, go to outside markers. Outside markers. Skull Ring death. Death. Alliance stacks. Get 2 alliances.
Work out perfect.
Wave is coming out again.
Pink slot in here somewhere.
After the right hand, go to right hand.
Very good.
Some platforms. Positions. Any questions from that poll? Just was that partners or spreads for those on platforms? Yeah.
It was spreads for Charlie. We got that.
Spreads for, yeah.
Okay.
I wish it was the same on both sides. It would make call out so much easier.
I sometimes wonder, like, 'cause for us that was left spread.
We were left spread, right?
Gotcha.
Okay, so it sounds like it's going to be the same between whether it's going to be partners or spread, but whether, which side you're cleaving is going to be
Not
gonna be
necessarily.
different. Not
Never-
necessarily?
No, not necessarily. I've seen it's completely different.
Not guaranteed. All right. Yeah, so we can't exactly call that out once we're in call here. So we're just gonna need to pay attention.
Yeah, I
the-
don't. If anybody feels like they have the time, the bandwidth available for it, I've been sending our in chat just L for left, R for right, S for spread, P for pairs.
The way I like to remember it is 2 balls, 2 people. If she's glowing, they win. Everybody.
So you know it's always the same on each side for pair/spread. The difference is a specific order on when this pair/spread happens. If one side has spread, the other will too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, just keep an eye out for it. I'll continue trying to send in my party chat. I don't know if there's somebody in C who has bandwidth for it to send in their party chat, but either way.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
We got this.
Still waiting on the one AFK.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Alright. Thank you for that.
loot.
Did I buy that emote? I buy a lot of emotes.
You buy a lot of emotes.
I buy a lot of emotes. What's the slash command for bubbles?
I don't think you bought that one.
I didn't? Okay.
Yeah.
I know I bought slash pedals, otherwise known as a reskinned MGP emote. But I'm a sucker and I love emotes.
You are quite the sucker.
Cat aggro, been there. I'm surprised that Eileen is not actively being mauled.
They got in trouble today, so they're staring away.
Pet the cat.
I started sticking double-sided tape on my desk to keep them off of it while I'm playing games. So far, it's worked. I fear not for much longer, though. Pretty soon, they'll realize it doesn't actually hurt. It's just an uncomfortable sensation, and I can't keep it there all the time.
Oh, good. You'll since you're in the static, you've met Hosuke. But he was like if he didn't ready check, we were like, it's fine. And we would just go ahead because he was always alt tab for the ready checks.
Alright, that's all on ready checks. Gonna start the countdown now.
I actually have a macro. I don't know if I still have it, but I at one point had a macro specifically for Hosuke. That was just a sound and Hosuke AFK check.
Very nice.
I'm sorry. First tether is backwards. Forwards. So let's go for flares. Markers out, everyone else in position. Okay, let's go to light parties. Yeah, light parties. Right, towards C. Towards C. Right hand, then melee. Right hand, then
I got petrified, but I wasn't coming for it.
lasers.
Oh no. There is a tank swap around here.
Arrow with a numbered markers. Phase. Let's keep going. This is donut, go in.
All good, all good.
Eye lasers, watch out. And also time for seeds. Seeds go. Get ready for cross out. Cross. Now.
Eyes about to detonate.
That's a reset.
I saw that PvP. That's great.
When dropping the seeds on tiles, just as a reminder, make sure you're dropping the seeds in the corners. I guess I would describe it as the corners closest to your corner and towards the boss. If the seeds are too close to each other, they will tether to each other and immediately detonate, and it will deal a shit ton of damage.
When dropping them on platforms, try to leave some room for the outer ring so that we can run around it, because those bugs. Also, food check.
I guess basically a good thing to pay attention to on tiles when you're dropping the seed is if you see your friend be on the tile you need to be as far away from your friend as possible.
Alright, keep it going.
Mephisto, I believe you placed, yeah, it was good. I believe you placed the north one.
Out to prepare. death. Alliance stats. Alliances. Except Christ.
And swap some room here.
Left hand into death. Left hand then out. Go A. Flare. Out. Go. Let's keep going. This is cross. Get out. Seeds up. Alright, plant your seeds. Get ready for circle. Get in. Okay, face your brambles.
No, there is no way to exit tiles with this.
Alright, and break. Yeah, our situation's kind of this. Okay, reset.
PvP, y'all.
This would be stack.
Oh, right. I have enough this to go over here. Up and there.
I'm a healer main. As a healer on tiles, I don't res if they're not on tiles. We had body downs.
Yeah.
And normally it won't happen like that.
The open AOI.
The do rest.
I'm gonna stop countdown. Pairs are. So
I
I'm
believe it is
assuming-
proximity based. The 3 closest to the little cloud are the ones that are going to get hit.
Yeah.
The AoE is bigger than you might expect, which is why you don't want to be too close to the boss for it. Yeah, if one person is standing just inside of the boss's circle and the other person is a few steps back out of the circle, that should be sufficient. That's the positioning that we want. So not too close inside the boss's circle to the boss, because then you'll bait it on top of the person near you. But also not too far out, because then you won't bait at all.
My rule of thumb is hitbox, stand on the line if you're in front. If you're not in front, stand right behind the person on the line.
Okay. All right. Just checking on each of your parties. Are your two parties good?
He's doing good.
Okay. Gonna keep going then.
Yep. Hopefully we get pairs this time and we can get the live action experience.
Maybe not the fighter.
Left side. And out.
Man, say I googled my own statement.
First tether is backwards. First tether backwards. Go.
Thanks, Marcel.
Light parties, go light parties. Right hand, right hand. Pouring depth. Quick pattern. Look to the left, towards A.
Take a swap somewhere in here.
Right side, left down. And C out. C. Arrow with a numbered marker. It's numbered. donut, go in.
Sorry, that was just so clean.
Alright, platforms, watch the eye lasers. Everyone watch the seeds. See. Let's go.
See an excellent placement all around on the west side.
Get ready for cross. Out for cross. Alright, get ready to bait.
Maybe they want to bait the ones on side, just range bait the ones outside.
Alright, and break. If you're on tiles and you're in the way, get out of the way.
Run for your life.
You're a DPS and to take things on your way. You have my permission to kill your tank.
This is spread, spread. Alright, move if you have to. Watch the rotation.
Watch your lateral pull, more lateral.
Eric, keep the pocket going.
It will seem scary, but you can be on that laser's ass. You can be like right behind it.
Block is coming up.
Alright, this will be scuffed as hell, but do your best.
Oh, don't forget about atonements. Like I did. Just another lateral forward, lateral platforms. Back. Now towers.
Nice getting to swamps. Just gotta be a little cleaner going forward, especially with the boss rotation there. But we're taking the D-Rus.
I don't have another person in here. That's why.
For the rotation there, I have found it to be particularly useful when you are setting up on tiles for our tile tanks. If you have to move, because she moves a 90 degrees? It's 90 degrees, right?
Yeah.
So she moves a full 90 degrees, so not everybody will have to move. If you have to move, your first tank should stand on D, on like this half of the tile, because the one half of your tile is going to be safe.
The laser will miss you.
The laser will miss you. Before that first laser goes off, keep this tile free. This gives anybody who is a healer or a DPS on the outside tiles who don't have to move. If you keep this free before that laser starts going off, they can refresh emergency if they have forgotten to do it beforehand. And let me tell you, res sickness is not just any you a healer, it's hard to keep track. But once that tile starts going, chase after it as closely as possible. Stay next to your friend in front of you. Do not hit their tile. The last DPS, once that laser hits the last hit, your half of the tile on C where I'm standing will be safe. So you can stay there. Once you get to this tile as a DPS, stay there. You see the laser, run back.
Yeah. Don't get too antsy on the DPS side. I've killed many a healer on that mech, and Finally, I rewrote the neurons in my brain to just accept it if the laser's coming straight at me.
Alright, one more thing. If you are a tank on tiles and we are trying to break brambles there, and if you do not have a bramble, stand on the tile that's in the north-south stretch. In this case, D or 2 or whatever side it would be.
Yeah, it gives maximum space.
Because someone from the opposite corner, or even from your corner, is going to have to travel along the east-west stretch.
Just do not stand there until after the purple circles show up around you. If you stand there beforehand, you may accidentally bait that bramble you're standing next to, and then it's all fucked.
Yeah, if you stack in the corner like the way Seraphina, myself, and Saphira are, just real tight, it helps with baiting it, and also will make it, since it's about distance traveled, it'll make it the most efficient when you guys break apart, just if you're trying to min-max it.
Yeah.
Also, what Estelle said about the towers, if you see an empty tower and you have like 4 people, and 3 are gonna soak the correct tower anyway, send somebody over there to soak that other tower. An unsoaked tower, in the sense of at least one person in there, it mitigates a little bit of the damage that an unsoaked tower would otherwise do.
And honestly, just kind of pray that only one of you is thinking about that this time. You don't want to make your currently soaked tower an unsoaked tower.
True. Don't be too eagerly a hero.
Like, honestly, it's kind of to the point where, you know, if you see an unsoaked tower and someone is extra in your spots, let them know afterwards, please stay in your spot, because it could lead to even more shenanigans. But hopefully we don't get to that point. Just remember your tower position once you do all 3 of your mechanics.
Yeah, we did great on this last build. That was amazing tower work.
Alright, sending up another raid check, but we are down to 1 or 2 more holes for this instance. Alright, going in. First one is forward. Ready to flare. Go. Light parties. What light parties? Tank swamps. Going death. Edges. Break pattern. Look to the left. Okay. The left hand, left left. Left hand, left A. numbered armies. Numbered.
Just to throw a wrench in the works, right?
It's alive. Cross, out.
Good to Tomos.
Nice.
Tri-lasers, get ready to see. Alright, ready to see. Ready for donuts.
Some
Alright, get ready to bait and break.
get real close to your seat. Yep, there we go.
One side is clear,
Now we run.
and break. Good, run break. Alright, everyone's alive going to swamps. But first it's a stat. It's a stat.
That is another wild charge, I believe, so make sure tanks are up front for that one.
Lateral.
Or lateral, lateral.
Watch for eyes. You've got 10 seconds.
Get in position for that big laser.
Unfortunately,
Tomos.
alright, now it swamps.
It's all DPS in this corner. Ooh, particle concentration. We can see this. When you get the assignment, run for your life, not wait.
Wait, no.
No, this is still.
This is. Oh, sorry.
Alright, look at that. That's what he said. I don't think there's enough time for another poll for this instance.
Nah. So when we get out of this instance, I can run a ready check to see who wants to stick around and who doesn't. There's no pressure if you don't. If we have enough people, we'll try to party back.
You are correct, Contessa. I was thinking of Faint Particle Beam. I was just so excited because I love Chasers. It's the funniest mech in the whole thing because it's one that gives zero apology or room for error. It just like it demands that you know what to do and do it immediately. All good, Celestial. Thanks for joining all the same.
Yep, exactly like Light Pillar.
It looks like preliminary. We do have enough to continue. We will just party find and post it everywhere. I
Yeah,
think
just one spot.
Exactly.
I'm eyeing that healer spot, but it's in B, and I must maintain my party allegiance.
So we are party finding for another.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right. Well, in the meantime, Jumbo Cactpot's early bird special just began, so head over to the Goat Saucer if you care about that.
Dostal, I don't want to make you move, but
Go where anybody needs me, but I am gonna run bio, so just let me know when I'm back.
I would really appreciate that because I'm a much better healer than I am a DS. DPS. I don't think you can do jumbo cactpot, but I do believe you can do mini cactpot.
Oh yeah, no, you can't do it off data center. But yeah, you can do mini Cactpot. If it requires you to go back to your server, then that's fine. But yeah, sucks if you are in a different data center.
Wait a minute, why is my brain not working right now? We have. Oh, Vey, you swapped to healer. Ah, Sostal was gonna take your spot. Take that spot. Would you be? I appreciate you very much. Thank you. I hate Party Finder so much. I'm healing in C. Melee in A, if you don't mind. Unless one of the range would like to go range in C. One of the healer would like to go range in C. There we go. I can't talk today. If they don't do range DPS, I'll just tell them to join C. Wait a minute. Now we have. No. Okay. No. I hate party finders so much. I'm so challenged by this system. Right. Okay. I can't whisper the last person. After I do this, we're gonna go on a bio break anyway. So if you guys need to get some water or whatever, go on do that.
Right.
I don't know how to into them if they need to leave and come back. Okay, now a bath would be great. Didn't expect this to be so popular tonight, especially not on Crystal. There we go.
Huzzah!
Okay. No rush. If you are still away, I'm gonna ready check.
Back into it.
Some great glams out here, by the way.
By the way, already going to say this. I don't think I want to go for the entire instance, but maybe hour max, we'll say.
Hey, it's no worries. Oh,
Indeed,
oh,
indeed.
wait.
Yeah.
Hit cancel. Hit cancel. Somebody
Oh.
hit cancel. I
No?
derped. Okay, now we can go.
Oh, what class were you on?
Victim.
Hey. We could do this with 5 DPS.
No, we can't.
What?
Literally no. Literally no.
So sorry. I DMV'd for that. I've taken my punishment.
Oh my god. Not the DMV, that was too harsh a punishment.
Right. Resetting positions for the new people.
There it
Man,
is.
I know I just said this, but the more I'm looking around, the more I'm realizing how great the glams are in here.
Oh man, I love the Freaky Frog glam. Oh, what is his name?
Oh,
Faust? No, not Faust.
you talking about from the one dungeon?
Yeah.
The Pilgrim's Traverse outfit? Yeah, I noticed someone in here is wearing that. Alright, let's do real quick tile and platform positions just to review. We'll start with spread. Looks like we're good on that. And partner.
We are
Yeah, looks like we're good on that.
we're missing a DPS on team.
Ah. There it is.
Hey. Alright, now we're good.
Alright. Is that all the positions? Sorry, I was not paying attention.
It was.
Oh, good.
Okay. Alright, one final ready check. Don't forget to include.
Yes, yes.
Whenever you're ready, Rayla.
I believe Ryla is ready. We were both over here doing pedals emotes.
Okay. I got the ready check in, or the ready in party chat, so we're ready to go.
Gotcha.
All right, starting countdown. Just making sure. Yep, still have a dancer. Going forward. And left. First colors forwards.
Thanks, remember to swap back with us.
Arrow. Numbered markers. Numbered markers. Storing arrow. Alliance stats. Get into alliances.
Thanks, Lobster here.
Right hand. Right hand. Took three. Flare is out and one once later.
And takes one.
Phase ready to go.
Excellent healing.
Battlefield might be. This is Donut. Go in. Platforms, watch for eye lasers. Everyone watch for seeds. Plant your seeds. And get ready for cross. Go for cross. Out.
Time to date.
Base going out. And break. There's a spread.
Watch out for your friends. Four lateral. Four.
One rotation, move if you have to.
Dodge the big laser. This is definitely gonna be a reset, but you can go ahead and practice your swaps positions here. You do have specific swap positions. Get from where the fuck do I go? Looming Chaos and swaps.
Right, now reset.
Hold 1 sec.
Yep, holding as well.
We are in alpha.
Okay. We're just finishing things up here.
All good?
All right, we're good to go. Gonna resume the countdown now. Out, be prepared. other is forwards.
Refer to the second message.
The latest message.
Cloud lasers. Get ready for flare. Markers out at 100 lasers. And go. Oh no. Just reset that. Reset that.
Yeet thyself. For the party.
Right here.
Footprint.
Tether is back.
That's what I want this time.
Flare. Couple lasers. By parties. Go. Right hand, right hand. For an arrow. Break, break. Look to the left, towards A. Right hand, then arrow. Right hand, then three. Lasers again.
I've been forgetting the tank spots, but you guys have been doing great with it.
Outside markers for death. Phase.
Sounds good. Yeet themselves.
Go for it. Gonna mark your thing. Alright.
Oh yes, thank everybody for their patience. We'd like these to be a chill, fun time for everybody.
Keeping it going.
I know I personally am having a chill, fun time.
Here. Alright, first cover is back forward, excuse me, forwards. And backwards. Flare. Knock this out. One for the last lasers.
Take a swap after this.
Right hand. Going left. Right. Oh, right towards C, right? Left hand into death. numbered markers. Go to numbered markers. Reset.
Oh, good.
Something I forgot to mention from before is that if we feel like towers, let's say at least 2 towers aren't going to be covered, tanks can throw out their LB there.
Yeah, if you want to be a hero.
Yeah, if you see that deaths are coming from anywhere, feel free to just throw out that LB. I'll try to call it as well, but I might not be able to. All right, keeping it going. Oh, holding on, holding on. Okay, just gotta do another ready check.
Answering a question that was in our party chat. The tank swaps for part 1, if there you're pretty correct in saying if there's a lasers, you're going to be tank swapping, because I believe it's like lasers happens, you tank swap, a couple of mechs happen, you tank swap, then lasers happen again, you tank swap, a couple of mechs happen, you tank swap, and that's pretty much the pattern of it. It's just, there's a whole lot going on, and there's 2 variations of patterns for mechs, so it can be hard to kind of catch the rhythm of it. But yeah, I will continue to try to call those out. I just get distracted by killing myself.
Before we go again, The signups for the next chaotic are live. Let's give
All right.
everybody about 5 minutes to go in and click the button if you want the spot for March 7th.
Okay. I don't maybe like 2 minutes actually.
Tony, that's also a good point. Focus target will be your friend on that if you focus target your partner tank.
All
Right.
right. Hit that.
Going in.
My favorite thing to do on machine is misclick and pop wildfire right after casting it. It's a skill that you just let tick.
First tether is backwards. Oh, this is not a focus formation. This is rough. Death. Go to outside markers. Outside.
Never take a swap.
Doran death. Alliances.
Tank swap again. So yeah, it's lasers and then lasers again.
Left hand, T, and
I'm back for this.
Yeah,
Where's terminal?
This is Cross. Cross, get out. Platforms watch for eye lasers, everyone else watch for seats. Seats. Get ready for circle. Practice fade and break, and then we'll reset. Alright, break.
Oh no. Thank you for your sacrifice, Estelle.
Alright, and that's reset.
It was actually kind of silly. We saw the tiles mishap, and then suddenly three seats dropped on us. Yes, surprise seat. Tethers forwards. Light parties. Go. Alt if you care, or Alt if you definitely care. Go to B. you definitely care. Going arrow. That's the first time that happened at night. Out for this one, you got break. Look to the left. Right, and then arrow. Right. Thanks for thinking about stopping again.
Death. Outside.
Yep, we're alive.
Good to go. Is healed.
Very cool.
This is Donuts. Get in.
Get these two back up.
Platforms, multi-lasers, everyone wants seeds. Planet seeds. This is Cross, get out. Okay, bait and break. Wait for it. Go. This is spread out. Rotation. Ooh, we have to.
Tomos and start thinking about your swap position. Chaos is next. Alright, swap positions. You can do it over here on the west.
We're alive. Alright, go to your new positions.
Alright, chasers. This is clockwise. Clockwise.
Yeah, go, 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 go,
Run,
go, go, go.
run.
Go, 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 go. You have no time to consider. You're going full circle, full 360, so just keep running till you're back where you started. Perfect.
Cross.
Cross, out, out.
gonna say they're all LB3s available.
LB3 after the transition.
This is phase. Phase 3 is just a repeat of the first. Focus on recovery. You need one healing to be one health speed.
The track.
First hand hits forwards. First forwards.
Very nice. This is exactly like phase 1.
Death. These are outside markers. Outside. And swap snap. Storage. Alliance stack. Into alliance. Tanks up front.
I don't have mid for this. Thing with this one.
Right hand to arrow. Right hand to arrow. Right hand to arrow. 3. Flare.
Yeah.
You're ready for markers out. Everyone else hunting. Go. Almost hands. Alright, that's the rage.
Congratulations, everybody. You are in Rage Pride. Hey, 11.7 ain't bad for the first time you see it.
Yep. Welcome back if it's not your first time. Right. Keep it going. Light parties, go. Out, go to B, go to B. This all hands on deck, storing that. Watch for break. Look to the right, towards C. Right hand, right hand, and then C. Or not that. Cloud lasers, tank swap to be happening. Arrows with numbered numbers.
Oh, that was me.
Last few reses. Okay, we can recover. This is Donut. Go in. Go in.
Check out those towers.
Eye lasers and seeds. Plant the seeds. Ready for cross. Out for cross.
Watch those eyes after this resolves.
Alright, bait and break. Alright, wait for it. And go. Alright, this is stack. This is stack.
Remember, wild charge tanks up front, everybody stacked tight up behind.
Rotation, if you have to.
Beware before lateral. Avoid big laser. Start thinking about your swap positions. Your swap positions. Also kill Atomos.
bit scuffed, but do your best. To your towers. Perfect. Alright, for the chasers.
Don't think, just run.
Remember, for chasers, make sure you're out clear of the counter. Keep going until you reach your home tower.
Those atoms as well.
This is cross, out. This is spread.
Caught 2 balls in the face.
Alright, after this phase change, we won't be covered in...
Nah.
No, relax.
Hey, doesn't matter.
Just need one resin B and then we can get going. One healer resin. The first tether is back. Is back. Depth for the outside markers. And then, all frontal markers. Storing depth. Alliance stats. Get 2 alliance stats. Add for extra mitigation for edge. It's all hands.
Yeah, why not?
It's going to be left hand into death. Left hand into death. Go to A. Flare. Markers out. Everyone else under. And go. Time swap with F. And that's a no.
Showing consistency.
Yeah. Yeah, I know I said 1 hour, but I'm actually kind of feeling good to finish the instance. But of course, if anyone wants to stop anytime, feel free to just let us know.
I feel like we're making great progress.
That being said, final food check.
This is not the food for this class, but I've been eating nachos all night.
Alright.
My skill speed is weird.
Yes.
Exactly what Rayla said.
Sorry, one
Safer
second.
Cross is very north on the ring or very south on the ring. Yeah, around where the Atomas are. Just don't step in the puddle.
Alright, got BRB in our party. 5 minutes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do a quick bio.
Messing with waymarks.
Thank you, Mephisto.
Okay, I'm back.
I'm back.
Guess we're good to do a ready check here. Again, no rush if you're not ready.
Oh, I did not know that's a style. You know, now that you mention it, I do remember there being a strat way back when of waiting to pot until we're on the converted platform. Don't listen to that though, as that is incredibly dated information on a dusty shelf in the back of my brain.
Sometimes I forget that this raid was released back in 7.1. Been 3 major patches since.
Yeah. God, we have been running this fight for a long time.
Certainly feels like it. Yep, just waiting on Vey now.
This fight does offer a lot of unique opportunities for PvP. Can kill your co-tank by not swapping. Can bait lasers onto your friends.
Okay.
I believe we only had one missed on that one.
Yep. Just let us know when, Saphira.
Yes, my lady, I do still love you. I would love it much more if you stopped eating your brother's food.
Chat love on the audience call.
Yeah.
All right, here's the ready. Going in now.
Oh, could you hear the little meow? She can meow pretty loud.
Sometimes I wake up and just see her all
True.
Left side.
Sorry.
Not people on the ice call.
That's my far around person.
And this is right.
It's okay, I docked some notifications.
The internet has so much information.
First headers backwards. Second forwards. Left hand to death. Left hand, left hand. Not that persistent. Cross and out. This is donuts.
We got a few extra seats from west.
You know what they say.
That was going real smooth up to that point, though.
Oh, we got some levers in C. Alright, I think that's
Oh no!
I think that's a that's good to call for.
All right.
Yeah, excellent work, truly. We're an Enrage frog. Some of us were fresh, as I understand it, and we're an Enrage frog now.
Yep.
I believe I've already mentioned it, but the schedule for next time is already